In 2025, Paul McCartney remains both omnipresent and enigmatic. Despite his warm social media persona and decades of Beatles scholarship, including Ian Leslie's John and Paul, A Love Story in Songs, McCartney still feels like a mystery. He projects openness but reveals little of his private self, maintaining an almost impenetrable public image. Even after a lifetime in the spotlight, questions linger about his true temperament and the man behind the myth. A new oral history book, Wings. The story of a band on the run seeks to shed light on McCartney's post-Beatles years. Edited by historian Ted Widmer, who also provides narrative context, the book compiles interviews with McCartney, his wife Linda, former Beatles, and others who were part of the Wings era. Through these voices, it offers fresh insight into one of the most scrutinized careers in music history. The story traces McCartney's uncertain transition from Beatle to solo artist. After the band's breakup in 1970, he retreated to his Scottish farm with Linda and their children, struggling with self-doubt about his songwriting abilities. His first solo album, McCartney, reflected that unease, a mix of half-formed ideas and a few gems like Maybe I'm Amazed. It was a period of introspection and artistic rebuilding for someone who had just exited the world's biggest band. Soon, McCartney's restlessness drew him back into band life. Rejecting the polished studio perfectionism of the Beatles, he adopted a looser, do-it-yourself approach inspired by Bob Dylan's spontaneous recording style. Teaming up with guitarist Denny Laine and Linda, he formed Wings and recorded their debut, Wildlife, on his farm. Though critics dismissed it at the time, the album now feels charmingly raw, a snapshot of a superstar rediscovering his footing. Wings hit their stride with 1973's Band on the Run, recorded in Lagos, Nigeria under difficult circumstances, including a mugging that cost them their demo tapes. The album became a global triumph, re-establishing McCartney's dominance in pop music. Yet the band's story also included setbacks, such as McCartney's arrest for marijuana possession in Japan in 1980, which effectively marked the end of Wings. The later Wings albums, Venus and Mars, At the Speed of Sound, London Town, and Back to the Egg, vary in quality, and the book acknowledges this unevenness. Still, its early chapters vividly capture McCartney's resilience and reinvention after the Beatles. Wings. The story of a band on the run ultimately celebrates a period when one of music's greatest figures rediscovered the joy of creating, proving that even legends can start over.